This Wednesday night we got 5 games for you to enjoy. Let's see what's happening in the K. My name is Andrea Sachenko and you're watching the KHL update. We travel to Ufa first, where Salovat Yulayev face off against Lokomotiv. First period, Vladislav Kartaev makes a smart pass to the slot, Petr Kokrikov shoots, and Alexander Lazushin comes to the rescue. Later in the period, Linus Amur gets the puck down low, cuts to the hash marks and shoots, rebound, and Timo Hardikainen fails to bury it as it hits the side of the net. Salovat finally get on the board midway through the second period. Artem Sergeyev scores his first of the year. Midway through the third, now Loko with a 2-man advantage. Stefan Da Costa has a go, rebound, and Anton Lander is robbed by Juha Metsälä. What a save with the paddle. But the Swede does get what he wants a few moments later. That's his 13th goal of the year. Tie game and it goes to overtime. It lost just 23 seconds. Da Costa wins the faceoff in the offensive zone and Rushan Rafikov drills it into the back of the net for the win. Lokomotiv take it 2-1 in overtime. Nizhnikamsk is where we make our next stop. Neftikimik defend the ice against Barys. The Wolves get one over the goal line early on, but it's waved up immediately. Jakob Berglund clearly kicks the puck into the net. This isn't soccer, it's no good. Barys open scoring 30 seconds into the next period. Darren Dietz is left unmarked in the right circle, and he scores his 8th of the season to convert on a power play. Neftikimik get a power play tally as well to tie it up. Arsen Kisamudinov nets his first of the year. Stepan Zakharchuk and Damir Sherobzyanov with the assists. But Barys scored 2 more before the period expires. First, Arkady Shestakov beats Alexander Fyrochenkov. And less than 2 minutes later, Ante Akhtima puts it in from the doorstep. Nikita Mikhailis with a great backhand pass to the slot. Barys secure the win in the third period. Corbin Knight gets chopped down on a breakaway and he converts on the ensuing penalty shot. Nikita Mikhailis sets the final score 12 seconds past the halfway mark of the period with his 10th of the season. That's how she wrote for this one. 5-1 is your final. Welcome to Moscow, where Red and Champs Red Army entertain their classic rivals Dynamo. The Red and Blue lead the season series 2-1. But it's the Blue and White who strike first on this one. Dima Polkinen skates to the slot, gets the puck from Danil Tarasov and scores his 19th goal of the season. Red Army got back even 25 seconds into the next period. Bogdan Kiselevich takes a long shot and finds his target. They get on the lead with a late power play goal. Anton Slapashev scores early into the man advantage and Red Army lead 2-1. They add another goal to their lead with just 6 seconds remaining on the clock. Sergei Kalinin goes for the shot on the odd-man rush and Ilzhay Sekic takes care of the rebound. Red Army put it out of reach midway through the third period. They steal the puck on the forecheck. Sekic plays it to Konstantin Akulov and Akulov beats Ivan Pachurov to give us our final. Red Army 4, Dynamo 1. There's another game in Moscow tonight and it's between Spartak and Jokerit. The red and white lead the season series 2-1. And Spartak are the ones who open scoring in this one. Fyodor Malikin scores in his 3rd consecutive game. This one comes on a power play. The Jesters are not happy with the call, but the ref says there was no goal interference on the play. Jokerit level it less than 3 minutes later. Nicholas Jensen gets the puck in front of the net and beats Nikita Vispalov. Spartak regained the lead late in the period as Andrei Kutekin snaps it past Yanis Kalnic. Kaspars Daugamic and Ilya Zubov with the assists. Jokerit got back even 7 minutes into the second period. Niklas Jensen scores his 2nd of the night and 5th in 2 games to make it 2-2. We skip ahead to overtime. Henrik Haapala gives the puck to John Norman. He makes a no-look pass and Simon Lepisto hits the twine. Game over. Jokerit win their 4th in a row. 3-2. Overtime is your final. We make our final stop for the night in Riga, Latvia, where Dynamo do battle with Severstal. Both teams are way down in Western Conference standings. We'll pick it up from the second. Bogdan Kimov glides to the net with defenseman on his back, shoots the puck and sends it past rookie Yanis Morris. Maxim Nivalin, another Rocky, picks up his first career KHL point on the play. Dynamo strike twice late in the frame. First, Christoph Sotnik's one-times it home from mid-range to tie it up. And just 23 seconds later, Emil Zgegoris tips it past Ladislav Podipolsky to make it 2-1 Riga. Severstal converted a power play early in the third to bring it back to even. Igor Yakolev with the marker. He goes all the way to the shootout and Vadim Kudako nets the winner. Severstal take a 3-2 on the road. And that's it for the KHL update, but do come back tomorrow for 3 more games, including Amur against Metallurg and Agvars versus Torpedo. My name is Andreas Sachenko, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.